pregnant.
Really? Pregnant? Well, that's great. Terrific. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's yours.
Mine?
After a passionate one-night stand, Isabel discovers that she is pregnant with Alex's child, which leads to a hasty decision to get married in order to provide a stable environment for their baby. Fools Rush In is a 1997 American romantic comedy film, starring Matthew Perry and Salma Hayek.
Alex Whitman, a New York City project manager, is sent to Las Vegas to supervise the construction of a nightclub that his firm has been hired to build. One night, while out in a Mexican restaurant, Alex meets Isabel Fuentes, a free-spirited Mexican-American photographer, when she asks to cut in line to use the bathroom and tells him it was fate that brought them together.
I happen to think there's an explanation beyond reason, beyond all logic, that brought you right to this very spot at the exact same time that I showed up at this very spot.
You do?
Absolutely.
And why would fate go to all that trouble?
So that I wouldn't have to wait in line. Thanks.
Alex and Isabel are immediately attracted and spend the night together. In the morning, Isabel quietly slips away while Alex is still asleep. 3 months later, Isabel finds Alex to tell him she is pregnant with his child. She has decided to keep and raise the child alone. Caught off guard, Alex didn't know how to respond. So, Isabel drives away, but he chases her down and offers to help out in any way he can.
Isabel, what can I do?
I'll deal with it.
No, really, I want to help.
Maybe one thing. Come meet them.
Your family?
I just want them to know who you are, so that later, when they ask me who the father is, I can say, you met him, remember? I brought him home once.
Hey, no problem. You just say when and we'll go.
When?
Isabel takes Alex home to her family dinner. He meets Chewy, her ex-boyfriend, then the parents, with her dad not being very pleased, and later on the rest of the family. Despite the cultural differences, throughout the evening, Alex and Isabel find themselves more drawn to each other. At the end of the night, Isabel drives Alex to drop him off, and though she was prepared to say goodbye, Alex stops her and confesses his feelings.
Because you're the one. You are everything I never knew I always wanted. I'm not even sure what that means exactly, but I think it has something to do with the rest of my life. And I think we should get married. Right now.
They quickly marry at a Las Vegas wedding chapel, complete with an Elvis impersonator serving as a witness. They spend a lovely night together, but over time, their differences in lifestyle begin to create tension between the two, and they gradually wonder if they belong together, especially as Alex struggles to balance his New York-based career with Isabel's desire to stay in Nevada, near her family. Isabel sends Alex out with her brothers to try to convince him.
So, Isabel said there's some pretty interesting canyons up here. One in particular where people go to die. That's the other way, right? So what's all this talk about you taking Isabel to New York? Oh, you know, that's just an idea. There's nothing carved in stone or anything.
She won't go. I bet my life on it.
Ah, shucks, Juan. Nobody here expects someone to give up his life. Do they? Chew? See?
Alex is brought home drunk with cactus spikes all over his back. The next day, Alex receives a surprise visit from his parents, who mistake Isabel as the housekeeper. Soon, both sets of parents meet and quickly get into an argument. Though they face different challenges, Isabel and Alex continue to fight for each other. On Alex's birthday, Isabel plans a surprise trip to the Grand Canyon and orders his favorite hot dog from New York, and the two come to an agreement about their future.
I've been thinking about making you a deal. If we can stay here until the baby's born, I'll move to New York.
Isabel, that's so great.
Well, I'm not saying I like it, but I'll give it a try.
We got a deal.
The baby is due in October, but in early June, when Alex is at his company's head office, his boss offers him his dream job, but tells him to return on July 1st for the new project and promotion. He hesitantly agrees and keeps it a secret from Isabel. Over the next few weeks, Alex devotes all his time to work and becomes distant from Isabel. At the club's opening night, she finds out why, when Alex's boss reveals the project in New York starting in July. Isabel storms off and tells him she can raise the kid on her own.
Look, I told you in the beginning, I have no problem raising this child on my own.
I thought we were a family.
You don't understand the concept of a family. To you, it's something you put up with on national holidays. Love, it's a gift, Alex, not an obligation.
Look, this is the brass ring. I've worked my entire life for an opportunity like this, and I am not giving it up because one night I put a $5 ring on your finger in front of Elvis as a witness.
One day, Isabel suffers from a medical complication. While in the hospital, she lets Alex believe she lost the baby and says they're not meant to be together. Disappointed, Alex returns to New York while Isabel, who is still pregnant, goes to Mexico to stay with her great-grandmother. After being served with divorce papers, he sees several signs such as a priest telling him to watch carefully for guidance, sees a landscape photo of the Grand Canyon, and finally a young Hispanic girl named Isabel can't keep her eyes off him. Alex realizes he loves Isabel and wants her more than his career, so he travels to rural Mexico to find her. He meets Isabel's great-grandmother, who only speaks Spanish, but he makes out that Isabel is driving back to Las Vegas. He intercepts her at the Hoover Dam and tells her he loves her, then realizes she's still pregnant.
I love you. I love you so much it hurts. What the hell is going on with your stomach?
Just go home!
You're still pregnant! You're still pregnant!
I know!
How could you lie to me about that? How could you do that to me?
I was afraid. I tried to reach her, I couldn't, and you lied to me, so I lied to you.
I know. I was wrong, and I'm sorry, but I'm here now. Don't you know what this means? We're gonna have a baby!
No. I'm gonna have a baby. You're gonna call 911, okay?
Why?
Because my water just broke.
Well, we're on a dam!
Isabel suddenly goes into labor and gives birth to a daughter, which coincides with their divorce becoming finalized. But they unite together as a family in the back of the ambulance. Soon after, they remarry with both families present, atop a cliff overlooking the Grand Canyon.
Fools Rush In explores the challenges and rewards of love in the face of cultural differences and unexpected pregnancy. It emphasizes the idea that love can transcend boundaries and that sometimes taking a leap of faith can lead to unexpected joy and fulfillment in life. 接下来我们来揭晓今天的学习内容。The phrase "nothing carved in stone" is the opposite of carved in stone. It means that something is not fixed, unchangeable, or permanent. When you say nothing is carved in stone, you're emphasizing that a decision, plan, or situation is flexible, subject to change, or not set in concrete. For example, if someone says, "Our travel itinerary is not carved in stone," it means that the travel plans can be altered or adjusted as needed, and there is flexibility in its schedule. The expression, "this is a brass ring," is an idiom that typically refers to an opportunity or a moment that represents a significant or highly desirable achievement or goal. It suggests that the current situation or opportunity is a chance for great success, recognition, or advancement. The phrase brass ring comes from the traditional carousel or merry-go-round, where riders try to grab a small ring, often made of brass, from a dispenser as they go around. The one who successfully captures the brass ring is considered the winner. And that's it for this episode of Cinephile. You can find more on the Funday website. Let's make every day a fun day.
So, how you been?
Pregnant.
Really? Pregnant? Well, that's great. Terrific. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's yours.
Mine?
Do today learn. Today is Tuesday.
Commercial.
Traveler 是旅行者。
I have to wait for click.
So he or she is at the Columbia Towers Hotel gift store. 所以他在这个饭店的礼品店，然后他要买东西。Okay, so let's take this chance and listen to the.
学习让生活充满乐趣。